Many migrants may get into trouble or risk facing deportation, as the UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak disclosed dates when deportation will begin.
We would have begun this process weeks ago. Enough is enough. No more prevarication, no more delay. Parliament will sit there tonight and vote no matter how late it goes. No ifs, no buts. Starting from the moment that the bill passes, we will begin the process of removing those identified for the first flight.
The deportation plan includes all those whose certificates of sponsorships were revoked and haven't gotten new companies, all those whose visas have expired and haven't renewed already, most asylum seekers, and those who entered illegally to the UK. The first deportation flight will take place from July 2024, Rishi Sunak has announced in a press conference held on Monday 22 April 2024. Hence, in today's video, we will tell you everything about this deportation plan of the UK government that has been announced to begin in July 2024. So, if you are new, please make sure you subscribe to our channel for more, and for my old subscribers, welcome back to my channel. Let's get to the video without further delays. The Prime Minister said the first flight to Kigali would start taking off in 10 to 12 weeks, contradicting his long-standing pledge that they would start this spring. In a press conference on Monday, Sunak said there would be a regular rhythm of deportations from July onwards to deter some migrants, most especially asylum seekers. He blamed Labour and the House of Lords for the delay, arguing they had used every trick in the book to hold up progress. He said, "If Labour peers had not spent weeks holding up the bill in the House of Lords to try to block these flights altogether, we would have begun this process weeks ago. Enough is enough. No more prevarication, no more delay. Parliament will sit there tonight and vote no matter how late it goes. No ifs, no buts. Starting from the moment that the bill passes, we will begin the process of removing those identified for the first flight. We have prepared for this moment." There was increased court capacity to deal with any legal cases quickly, and capacity including 25 courtrooms and 150 judges who could provide 5,000 sitting days. He declined to give details on numbers of people likely to leave on flights, but said there will be a regular rhythm of multiple flights a month through the summer and beyond. A succession of legal challenges and parliamentary hurdles have prevented the deportations policy, which would send migrants who arrive in the UK on small boats to the East African country for processing, from being implemented. Weeks of parliamentary back and forth over the government's deportation bill, designed to overcome legal objections to the policy, are set to come to a head on Monday night. The Prime Minister urged the Lords, who have pushed amendments that have delayed the passage of the bill, to respect the will of the Commons, he said. The Prime Minister said the Rwandan government was still completely committed to the policy, despite the delays to its implementation, and that in Kigali there was accommodation ready for asylum seekers and lawyers ready to provide legal assistance. Foreign Office Minister Andrew Mitchell suggested earlier that the objections of peers border on racism and claimed Rwanda's capital, Kigali, was safer than London. The deportation plan was first announced by Boris Johnson in April 2022, but is yet to become operational 2 years later. The overall cost of the scheme stands at more than £500 million, according to the figures released to the National Audit Office. Some of the discussions which have gone on in the Lords about the judicial arrangements, legal arrangements, have been patronising and, in my view, borders on racism, so we don't think it's necessary to have that amendment either, and that the necessary structures are in place to ensure that the scheme works properly and fairly, Mitchell told BBC. Before Sunak's press conference on Monday, Downing Street had been insistent that flights to Rwanda would take off this spring. Conservative strategists want to ensure the policy becomes operational before the general election later this year. If you are an asylum seeker or an illegal migrant in the UK, then this news is very crucial for you. We hope this information was helpful to you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more on UK visas and immigration updates.